Yo, what's going on, guys? Title's pretty self-explanatory for this one. I'm just going to jump right into it. I think absolutely WNBA players should be paid more, without question. And the dialogue on this issue has, made my head hurt. And some of the things I have heard and seen people say about this, since the All-Star game happened or whatever, and the players came out wearing the shirts saying, I think they said just pay us what we deserve or whatever. I can't remember exactly, but that's what has gotten everyone talking about this or whatever. I've just seen some takes on this, like I said, that have made my head hurt. So I just felt compelled to make this video and give my 2 cents on this. And I mean, I'll just jump right into it. The main argument against not paying the players more is that the league isn't profitable, which is a very dollars and cents argument, which makes sense because the WNBA is a business and the objective of a business is to make money. So from the lens of just the world of business, it is a failing business because they are not making money. But here is my problem with all the commentary on all this. Let's say I own a business. I do. It's this YouTube channel that you're watching this video on. The Nick Moore Show. That's me. I'm Nick Moore. So I own a business, right? And I have employees working for me for my business. I own it. Okay? The business, let's just say hypothetically, this is a hypothetical. This is not correct. Let's just say the business is failing and it's hemorrhaging money. We're losing money every day. We're losing so much money that I've gone bankrupt. I need to file for bankruptcy. Whose fault is it? Is it the employee's fault? Or is it the owner of the business's fault that the business is failing to make a profit? The WNBA players, the athletes, are the employees of the teams that they play for. What they're asking for is fair compensation, and it's what they deserve. And this idea that because the league isn't profitable, they shouldn't be compensated what they're worth, and that it's their fault that the league isn't profitable, that's what really is in the analogy or whatever I just said, right? Are the athletes the ones making the money decisions behind the WNBA? Or are they just doing their job playing basketball? It's the latter. They're not making any of the financial decisions. So I don't understand why people are making this out to be like a massive, I don't even know. Oh, wow. You're such clowns for going out and, demanding that you be paid, what you're worth or a fair wage or whatever, because the company you work for isn't producing a profit. Well, the employees who work for the company are not running the company. They work for the company. Why are you blaming it? Oh, this hurts my brain so much. You're literally, what do you want the players to do? What do you want them to do? They are bringing the money in. They are the revenue. They are the entertainment. And this idea that because the league is it's managed by a bunch of incompetent fools who have no idea what they're doing, that's not the fault of the players. It's not Caitlin Clark's fault that the league can't figure out how to market her and stop everyone from assaulting her on the court or whatever. That's not her. That's not the players. I mean, the players could be smarter and go, hey, maybe if this person is bringing in a lot of revenue and views, it might not be the most intelligent thing to, try to sideline them for, a week or a month or whatever, I don't know, injuries or whatever the hell. But I mean, again, who's really in control? Is it the athletes or the owners of the team and the owners of the WNBA? And again, everyone always shits on the WNBA for being subsidized by the NBA. The NBA owns 40% of the WNBA. It literally owns it. It is it is, it is literally it is literally mismanaging it to the point where it needs to subsidize it. And then people turn around and go, oh, the WNBA needs to be subsidized by the NBA. And it's, I mean, it's like, it's literally not being, they're literally not managing it correctly. And again, that's not the player's fault. So this idea that the people who are the most valuable asset of the league, the athletes, the players, the ones going out, playing the game, putting their bodies at risk, doing the work, the idea that they're the entitled ones and they're the ones who are asking for too much and they're the ones who are really, oh, they're too big for their boots, asking for a fair wage while some billionaire sits on his ass or whatever, collecting, I don't even know how much, money every day or whatever. I mean, like, really, like, this is the other thing that's just like, all these people shitting on the athletes, being like, oh, you don't deserve anything or whatever. You're literally just playing defense for the oligarchs and the billionaires. You're literally just like a rich person's like useful idiot. I don't even know what else to say. Like, you're literally just advocating for some billionaire who wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, who doesn't give a shit that you exist. Oh, they should have more money. And the athletes, the people who are actually going out doing the work, they're trying to entertain you, for God's sakes. Like, that's what they're trying to do. Like the WNBA, don't like it, think it's a good product, think it's a bad product, whatever. Put that all aside. That's just your personal opinion, things about opinions are, everyone's freaking got one, man. I mean, like, put that aside. These people are going out and they're doing their job and they're working and they're underpaid and their owner and boss are literal billionaires, like some of the richest people on the planet. So, I mean, again, like, I don't know. Caitlin Clark, the number 1 overall pick from the draft, not the last one, but the one before, her total contract is like $300,000 or something, $320,000. She makes like $80K a year. So, I mean, yeah, you compare that to like the average American salary, they're doing okay. Compared to like your average Joe on the street or whatever. I mean, like the average median income or whatever, I don't even know. It's like 40K, 50K or something. So, I mean, they're doing, well, if you compare them to literally the rest of America. But this idea that just because like they're doing slightly better than the rest of America means they should get screwed over by the billionaires who own the teams, I don't know. That's just a bridge too far for me. I don't understand why so many people are playing defense for the rich, playing defense for the billionaires, defense for the oligarchs, and literally just, I mean, also, it's like another one of the reasons why I'm making this video is just like some of the literal like vitriol and just garbage I've seen on the internet. I mean, granted, it's the internet, so it's anonymous people, posting whatever the hell they want. Probably some 900-pound person in their grandmother's basement or whatever in their freaking underwear or whatever. But like, I mean, it was just like disappointing to see. And again, it's like I don't even know, to take any of this stuff seriously or whatever. But I mean, literally, like some of the comments I saw on, the internet or whatever were like, oh, if they like played in bikinis or whatever, they would really drive up the profit or whatever. Just like a bunch of sexist garbage. And it's like, I mean, again, I only bring that up just to say, like, the other arguments where people are like, oh, they don't deserve it because of the dollars and cents or whatever. To me, it's like, I feel like you're just trying to make an argument that seems less sexist, but still like has sexist roots or whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, you're still putting down, female athletes. I mean, they're still like, they're percentage wise and like take home of the revenue compared to the NBA, they are getting screwed. So, I mean, again, it's like, all right, I get it if you're not the biggest fan of the product or whatever. But I mean, seriously, how do you improve the product? Do you take money away from the players? Do you give them less money? Or do you increase the salary and then hopefully some other young girl or whatever is like, oh, this is an option for me. I can do this. This is a career. You know, I want to be a WNBA player. And I mean, all right, like I've just approached this. I've played into people online's hand or whatever. Everyone has just taken all of the humanity and emotion out of this, and they have treated it completely just like a business transaction or whatever. Which, I mean, hey, we live in a capitalist society, so I get. But is this the society we want to live in, where we tell young girls we don't value you as much, we don't care about you? You know, if you were a man, you'd be making, you know, hundreds of times more money than you are right now just because of something that was out of your control. You know, you were born this way. You want to be a basketball player. Well, oh, you're a woman, so you're going to make infinitely less money or whatever. So I don't know. And then again, like, all right, I don't know if I brought this up earlier in this or not, but like, who is the biggest, like, who does this hurt the most? The owners of the WNBA. Like, I don't understand why fans are siding with ownership on this. It's actually nuts. Like in sports, I don't even know. I like off the top of my head right now, I seriously cannot think of another example where so much of a fan base of a sport has just aligned with ownership. Like you're literally rooting for the bad guy. You're rooting for the billionaire who doesn't know you exist or care. You know, at least these athletes are trying to entertain you. Again, whether or not you enjoy the product, that is your own opinion. You know, I mean, and again, to pretend like there's no demand for this or there isn't a demand for this. I mean, when Caitlin Clark entered the league, every game with her in it, viewership spiked. This isn't the pros, this is college, which I know is more popular. But I mean, still, the national championship game 2 years ago, Iowa, South Carolina, that almost got 19 million views. I mean, there is demand for this. So just to sit around and pretend, oh, the product is so garbage and these women don't deserve it. No, there is demand for this. And you're blaming the athlete when you should be blaming the incompetent idiot, the multiple idiots who have mismanaged the WNBA into the current state that it is right now. Again, how is it the athlete's fault? Caitlin Clark literally saved the WNBA. And people are going, oh, you don't deserve a higher salary. She's making $80,000 a year on her rookie contract. Victor Wembanyama, the number 1 overall pick in the NBA, is making like $12 million. That's insane. I mean, again, like they're not going to get the same money as the men in the WNBA. They're just asking for, as far as I know, they're asking for the same percentage of the overall revenue, the revenue sharing, and the revenue for the league, for the WNBA, is a lot less than the NBA. So in the end, the dollar amount isn't going to be close to the, you know, what the NBA guys get paid, but it'll still be better than what it is now, and it'll be what the athletes deserve. And really, so I said who, you know, doesn't benefit the most from this, in my opinion. It's not the fans. No idea why the fans are signing with ownership on this. Doesn't make any sense. It's ownership that stands to lose the most. But the people who really benefit the most from this are like the WNBA role players. Like the players in the NBA that you have like, or WNBA, excuse me, that you have like never heard of. You know, it's not the stars. It's it is the role players who will benefit the most. I mean, everyone will benefit from a pay raise or whatever, but some of the stars in the WNBA, like they're getting paid a lot of money through endorsements, but for the lesser known players, like they're just not getting those deals. So a pay raise would like mean a lot to those players. And I don't even, it's like, to me, it's just sexist and goofy, the arguments that people have been making on this. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. I am very against not giving them a pay raise. They should absolutely have their pay increased. It is definitely not a fair wage now. And if you're saying they don't deserve it, you're literally just protecting the bank account of a rich person who doesn't care about you. So I don't know what the point of that is. I don't know. Yeah, I was going to try and keep this video under 10 minutes. I just hit 16, so I'm going to end it there. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm changing my opinion on this one. I mean, I don't know how you can side with the billionaires on this. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I mean, again, like, I get that the league isn't profitable or whatever, but I mean, also, like, literally, like, I don't care that it isn't profitable. I do not care. And again, you don't blame the employees of a failing business for the business failing. You blame leadership. You blame the management, the people making the business decisions, you know? So, yeah, I mean, the real takeaway from me in this is, like, the WNBA management is horrible. Like, it's so bad, I am, like, almost convinced that they're just doing this on purpose. Like, the people who own this want to have the power over these players. And I saw something or other where the NBA, like, can use the WNBA as a tax write-off, but it's also just a massive PR, you know, thing for the owners. You know, they could just be like, oh, look at us, we're so progressive, and oh, we support women in sports and women playing basketball or whatever. But really, they like they just added a game 7 in the finals, like, this year. Like, the league itself, like, is just so poorly run, and it's like not, it's like almost like literally constructed to fail. And that is not the athlete's fault. So yeah, I don't know. I just had to get that off my chest. It's been 18 minutes. I've been rambling about this too much or whatever. But if you're saying the players deserve less, you're insane. You're nuts, and you're literally defending a billionaire who doesn't give two shits about you, and you just want some billionaire to have a bigger bank account. Like, there's literally like 0.001% of the population that should be against the WNBA players getting like a fair wage. Like, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And the idea that there isn't sexism and misogyny all baked into this issue, I mean, that's another reason why I just felt like I had to talk about this. And again, it's like, you know, just some of the, like, the freaking garbage I saw some people post. Like, I was just like embarrassed for these people. Like, you really typed that out and posted that on the internet publicly. Like, you're like embarrassing. And again, like, with those like insane comments, it's like, are you trolling? Are you being serious? It's like, you don't even really know 100%. But I mean, like, the amount of likes, I mean, those comments were getting thousands of likes. So I don't know, whatever, man. That's my 2 cents on this whole situation. This video is about to hit 20 minutes. I've been freaking rambling way too long. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't really feel like I'm changing my stance on this position. I am siding with the players. I am not on team ownership. No shadow of a doubt. And the league of the WNBA is not getting enough shade for being absolutely incompetent and not knowing how to run a business. And again, that's not the player's fault. That's not the employee's fault. And if anything, they're the league's most valuable asset, and the league is just like fucking it up constantly. So yeah, I don't know. There you go. Whatever. It's 20 minutes now. I'm going to freaking end it here. I'm just going to keep rambling. Thanks for watching this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to see what some people have to say about this and my thoughts to this. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are on this whole thing. Yeah, all right, peace. I'll see you in the next one.